Good morning and welcome to day 71 on the AT. My name is Mosey and this is Rissaroams. We are getting started this morning, leaving Laurel Creek Shelter. I've got 15 miles planned for the day. My pack felt so light when I put it on this morning, and then I just filled up with water and it does not feel light anymore. Something a little nerve-wracking happened this morning. I was changing my clothes and there was a tiny little speck on my arm that wouldn't brush off. And when I inspected closer, it had legs. So there's a tiny little tick on my arm. It had bit me. It wasn't like embedded yet. We pulled it off, but that was nerve-wracking. And it was so small, like I had the boys look at it and they couldn't even tell what it was at first. And yeah, it's like that was so small I barely noticed it. If it was anywhere else on my body, I probably wouldn't have noticed it. And now I'm just thinking about like, oh, are they all over my back? Are they in my hair and I just can't see them? Fun. Here we go. And I want to say, before I set out, I treated all of my gear and clothing with permethrin. I have retreated my socks and hiking clothes since being out here, but was not able to do like my sleep clothes or my gear at that point. So that is on the list next time I zero to take care of that. But yeah, I just found some permethrin in a hiker box and yeah, treated my hiking clothes, but didn't get around to everything else. So pretty in that meadow. I really do love these sections. Just walking through open pastures. Some of my favorite stretches of trail. Luckily, there's only one long uphill climb today. Currently knocking it out. Going up a little ways, and then we'll be at Keffer Oak, which, for those of you who don't know, it is the largest oak tree on the AT in the south, and is estimated to be about 300 years old. So that's going to be pretty cool. Should be there in a few minutes, and then I will continue to walk uphill for quite some time. Yay. Also, the humidity is back. It is 10 a.m. and I am sticky. Keffer Oak. It's huge. Wow, look at those buttes. I didn't get a picture of it because I was too excited. Found my first ripe blackberry and ate it. So exciting and delicious. Heck yes. So stoked. Made it up that hill. Got it to the top and the boys were there taking a break, so rested there for a bit, and now we're pushing on about a mile more to break for lunch it is nice now. We are ridge walking and there's a breeze. Much better. Oh, no more uphill today. A few little bumps, but nothing very long. So happy about that. We have about 10 more miles to the campsite we're aiming for. Unfortunately, we think everyone is aiming for that campsite. There were 4 others tented at the shelter last night. We had the shelter to ourselves. We think they're headed there. And then Lizard, Pro Deal, and Chef got back on trail. They zeroed at 4 Pines. They got off before where we're getting off to go there. Zeroed there, and they just got dropped off. And I think they may also be heading there. Not entirely sure. Good catching up with them, though. I was excited to see Lizard. Bruisers, Knob, Cairns. I said, let's play Jenga. So over lunch, had a talk with the boys about how if we maintain this pace, we should be around Harper's Ferry by the 4th of July, which is good because everyone says if you're not there by the 4th of July, you should consider flipping. I do not want to consider flipping. The boys have their plan of if we don't have enough time or if, you know, we're at a certain point in a certain place. I am not buying into that. I told them, y'all can do whatever you want, but I'm not just following what you guys are thinking. They are thinking if by early August we aren't near New Hampshire, to flip up to there, do New Hampshire and Maine, and then they're gonna come back and fill in whatever's left. I don't want to do that for a couple reasons. One, doing that would involve 2 trips rather than just a regular flip-flop, and that's not in the budget. And 2, I really, more than anything, want to walk to Maine. It may not be wise, but I just want to try to get there. And if it looks like I'm running out of time to get to Katahdin, then I'll flip up to Katahdin and do Maine southbound. But if I can get to Maine on my feet, I want to do that, whatever it takes. Even if that means I'm hiking Maine in very cold temperatures, which I don't want to do. But yeah, if I can help it, I want to walk to Maine. From a distance, I definitely thought this stump was a hiker with a backpack. It's not. It's a stump. Oh, actually it's a log. Never mind. I feel like the boys are dragging today. Just found a snake. One moment. All right, we're back. Yeah, the boys seem to be dragging today. They're on like their 4th break, I think. Usually I catch up to them at lunch and don't really see them again until our afternoon break. At least that's kind of how it's been. But yeah, I keep catching up with them. So been a pretty cruisy day. Just ridge walking. We'll start descending here soon. Right now I'm just pushing to the next shelter so I can get some water. I have about half a liter, and that should get me there, but I'm gonna keep going. Just an FYI, the trail has been like this for a little bit. Kind of fun, but hot and takes some thought. You can't really tell how steep that is, but falling would be a very bad idea. Onward. Today is feeling kind of hard. I was in better spirits, but I don't know. I'm just kind of worn out. I just got my foot caught in a rock, twisted it, fell down. I'm sitting on the ground here, just moping. I could use water too. I have some, but I'm excited to get to a water source and guzzle. I'm just walking through this burnt forest. I don't know if you can see them, but there's a few deer hanging out up there. They were running through a minute ago. Trying not to spook them. I don't know if you can see that, but there are two perfectly constructed chairs made out of logs down there. Absolutely crazy. This downhill stretch is taking a million years. I am hungry, but I don't have enough water to like drink if I eat something. Yeah, I was not expecting to drink that much water, or I would have, I don't know, carried extra today, but my gosh, I am so dehydrated, and I know it. No headache or anything, but like, definitely not doing my best today. The first blueberry. Oh my gosh, so exciting. Made it to the shelter, gonna get water. Thought the guys were gonna wait here for me, but I guess not. There's a whole Girl Scout troop here. So I need to take a break, but it's not really the best environment. So I did get my water and have a snack, took a brief break, hit the trail, but the Girl Scout trooper, I think they said they were like an adventure school or something, I don't know, rolled out before me. They said they were heading to a campsite. So I'm a little nervous that I'm gonna get there. There's not gonna be any tent sites. We shall see. I should get there sometime around 6:30 or 6:45. So, yeah, motivation is down. Haven't really felt all that great since I fell earlier. I kind of took the wind out of my sails. Coming to the parking lot. Feel like I see the boys.
Weird things happen.
A little bit of trail magic just at the right time.